Hey there everybody, Mazarok here, and today we're going to be talking about the new version of raging as the affix and how to deal with it. The affix has been changed considerably and there are new strategies and soothe targets. Before we do get into it though, please do like, comment, subscribe, all of that fun stuff. Help out the channel. There's a Patreon link down below if you wish to support me directly with early Tank Club 10.1 guides. I'm going to be writing a lot of guides for the Tank Club this season as well. So if you want any early access to my work in progress, early access YouTube videos, all that fun stuff, check it out down below. There's merch for sale as well. I can't remember which side I am. This side? Yeah. Blood DK, I'm the healer now. And of course your I Only Do Dungeons fully erect t-shirts, long sleeves, and all that fun stuff, as well as WoW Pug Bingo merch. Go ahead, check that out. Discord link and a stream link. Alright, so Season 2 is in full swing. If you cannot tell, I am incredibly excited. I have been just going all out on keys for the last 24 hours. I am also insanely hopped up on coffee. But Raging is now an affix that comes into the level 14 Keystone level. And it's gotten a lot of changes. Now, if you played Raging last week, it's a little different. What it used to do is it used to bolster health and it used to bolster the enemy damage, which is the big thing. So the way you used to deal with Raging is you would soothe the biggest, strongest mob first as your kind of priority if, you thought you could get away with, if the others weren't dying fast enough, you would soothe that one second, but most of the time you would always save one rage for the thing that hurt the most, one soothe for the things that hurt the most. That's not the case anymore. The new Raging actually doesn't increase damage done. What it does is it makes them completely immune to crowd control. They are still kickable, so if you have a mob that only has a priority kick, it's not necessarily your first priority soothe, but there's a lot of mobs in these dungeons that have priority stops. Something that needs to be stunned, feared, disoriented, blinded, whatever you have in your kit to stop a cast from going, that is your first priority soothe target. Because you need to be able to stop those, and being completely immune to crowd control isn't that great, right? So you need to be able to soothe those. So if you're a Guardian Druid or you're a Shot Caller, which a lot of tanks are in Pugs, especially we're kind of leading the way in routing and things like that. You can have markers that go, that say, hey, I need you to soothe X targets on, these packs. This is very, very important. If you don't have an auto marker set up, you can also have marker macros, and that way you can just be like, okay, cool, whatever I put skull on is what I need you to soothe. But it's very, very important that we soothe the casts that are stoppable. You don't have to worry as a tank if everything gets raging at once. They're not going to deal increased damage. But the way we used to deal with it isn't the right way anymore, because most of the time, when we used to soothe the biggest targets that do the most damage, most of those targets can't be stunned anyway. So if you soothe those, you're really not getting anything out of that global, right? If you're making an unCCable enraged mob just an unCCable mob, you're not doing a whole lot. But priorities are mobs that have stops that aren't kicks. Second is mobs that have priority kicks, because you can also stop kicks with, a stop. Anything that you might have a kick rotation for, if you don't have it, you could do an in-cap roar, you can just storm bolt it, Hammer of Justice, whatever you have at your disposal as a tank, but you need that mob soothed. So this is a really, really good time to get in the habit of shot calling what you need ahead of time and saying, hey, look, this is what it is, right? That is it. Those are the priorities. Mobs that need to have stops, that priority stops. Mobs that have priority kicks. And then everything else along the way. But those are the things that you are going to have to kind of target as a bear and be like, all right, this one here, this cast can't go off and it needs to be stopped. I need my in-cap to work. Blood DK, again, Blood DK's got a lot of great grips and grip stops, but if they're CC'd, they can't be grip stopped. So these are the things that we're going to kind of have to adjust to as a community. Now, YouTube has this thing with my videos being 8 minutes long, so I'm just going to end this video with Brackenhide 16 footage. from a run that we did last night. It was a lot of fun. Watch it. Don't. It's going to be 8 minutes long because of it. I'll put a timestamp in here. You've been watching this footage so far, but I'm going to just keep it going until the end. So yeah, very much. Have yourselves a good one, everyone. Thank you very much for listening. I hope you're excited for Season 2 as much as I am. The dungeon pool has been incredibly fun. Happy tanking. Thanks again. Bye.
That would have been real spice.
Yeah. That was one of the things I was worried about when I was... When I ran it earlier, and I was like, okay, no, they got rid of it.
I'll do one. I'm taking a crushing smash. That's so nice.
That frenzy, what the fuck, man?
Yeah, it like already procs my
Watch out, Bladestorm.
Hex Claw's a little high, or Hack Claw.
Attack totem. Exit.
Swapping Totem. I don't know what that does.
the charge, that charge, you might want to get between between the priest and, yeah. You need to be the first, yeah, you've got to eat that, I guess, for him.
Holy shit. Gash Tooth is slightly hot. Blade Storming.
On Maz.
I didn't think that could be a thing.
Hack Claw is that fucking...
Interrupt.
Hack Claw needs to be...
Attack totem.
Do you have a way out of this or
Yep,
no?
I do.
I'm behind you, Maz. You can do something. I'm about to get charged. You got it. Okay.
God, this boss is fucking...
This is brutal!
God damn.
No res him.
He's just going left.
Yeah.
Fucking it.
I think that's probably the deadliest boss outside of maybe the tree one and the last one. I think that one has the most like root damage.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like, this boss, it fucking cranks.
Apparently my pet's being an idiot.
Yeah, your pet's just eating a screech in the back. Let me see if I can just meld those.
Watch your step.
Woohoo!
Holy shit.
Right.
208K worth of gold.